Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon and welcome to Attorney Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson talk show. The topic of my lesson today is challenges of the administration of President Joseph BOAKAI of Liberia. You know, since BOAKAI became president, I have not said anything about his administration. I've been watching how he would carry on the process of fixing Liberia. But what's coming out of Liberia now is nothing but the same 6 and 7 that have been going on from time immemorial. Apparently, Liberian people have no desire to change the dysfunctional aspect of our country, which rests on corruption, stealing, mismanagement, incompetence, and inability to do the work that we need to do to change our country. Why do you think Liberia is like it is today? Huh? Why? Because we're doing the same thing over and over in every administration. Every administration. I didn't expect too much from George Weah them because George Weah them don't know that much. They're not educated. They weren't educated. They were guys from the ghetto. So whatever they did, we have to look at it again and rectify it. But that was their time to steal and rob from our country, which they did. Which they did. But all of that hurts us as Liberians. It hurts us. I'm sorry, I see my board now up here. Why? It hurts us as Liberians. It doesn't benefit us. It doesn't lift our country up. It doesn't prepare us for the future. No. No, it doesn't. It put us in the same situation we've been in from the founding of Liberia, where people come and just rob us. Why? Because in the land of the blind, the one-eyed giant is king. And this is what's happening. No matter how educated we are, how smart we are, how much we want to advance our country, if we see corruption going on and we remain silent, condone it, because we hope that when our time comes, nobody else will talk, our country will never grow. Our country will never grow. And let me tell you all the reality of the situation right now. I see all these people talking about Liberia. How Liberia need to be changed. How Liberia, we need to hold the government accountable. Nothing is happening in Liberia. Nothing. The only way, mark my word, say Rodney Chesson told me it. The only way Liberia will ever change, except Liberians become patriots. Right now, we are not patriots. We are tribalists. Everybody got their damn tribe. That what corruption can stop. Because everybody afraid of the next tribe. You don't want to talk because the next tribal man will want to talk. Then when he do it, when he don't want you to talk, everybody's scared of war. Everybody's scared of trouble. Everybody's scared of each other in our country. So tribalism is perpetuating corruption. It's perpetuating the dysfunctional state of our country. No matter what you talk, no matter how you come together and analyze the situation, Liberia will never change until Liberians become patriots. Right now, we are not patriots. We are tribalists. Everybody fighting for their tribe. Everybody stealing because of their tribe. Why? Because when you steal, when it won't bother you, you run to your tribal people to complain. And people get scared. But we can't do that. We can't do that. You think I would be afraid of some tribal fool because he steal our money? I will not be afraid of you. I will flog you and jail you. And if your people come to me, we will flog them and jail them too. That's the mentality we need for the new Liberia. We got to move ourselves from this tribalism. Everything that's dysfunctional in Liberia is because of tribalism. Everything. The stealing, the dysfunctional behaviors, the corruption, everything is because of tribalism. We don't have patriots in our country. We got, where tribe you from? Where tribe you from? Where tribe you from? And that's what's killing our country. Now, how can a man like me come back to Liberia when I know the reason for the problems in my country rests on tribalism, the mass division in our country? How can I come home? There's no place for me. There's no place for me because I'm not coming to live in that kind of environment. I'm above that, man. I'm above that. That thing for chicken-head people. Let those chicken-head people go talk about tribe. Where tribe you from? Where who you be? Where tribe you be? Let the chicken-head people talk about that. You think I would sit down here and talk about tribe? When I see my country needs to be developed, but nothing can happen in Liberia. No matter how we talk every day, no matter how we analyze the situation, the problem of Liberia is tribalism. Until Liberia gets patriots who love Liberia more than their tribe, Liberia will not develop. We can talk all we want to do. We can analyze all we want to do. That's what you see right now. I don't get in this discussion. People be calling me, inviting me to come online to talk with them. Why would I want to waste my time? We're talking the same thing over and over. We're preaching to the same church. And nothing changing. Nothing changing. Because where tribalism is, we cannot develop as a nation. We can't. I hear people calling it, what about name? Francis Do, not Francis Do, what about name? He got a show. Francis be calling it racism. That's not racism, that's tribalism. That's tribes. Okay? And that's the thing that's hurting us. So how do we solve this problem? How do we change our perception of who we are? Because right now, we're not Liberians. We are tribalists. Where tribe you from? Where tribe you from? Where tribe you from? That's who we are in Liberia. Even though we say we're Liberians, but when it only comes to Liberians when people want beg. When these poor ass Liberians want beg people, then it's all unity. But besides that, when they got money, when they got everything, they don't have time for unity. It's about tribe, tribe, tribe. How can we survive with that? We can't. We can't. So I just want to let you know, I'm not coming here to take up your time too much. The problem has already been identified in our country. The stealing, the corruption, the mismanagement, the inefficiency, everything rests on tribalism. Look at Joe BOAKAI government right now. Look at all the people he got in the government from Lofa County, his cousins, his relatives. That's the same shit that's been going on in Liberia from time immemorial. How our country will change? You mean you can't find no other job for your cousin but commissioner in our finance ministry or commissioner or maritime or something like that? The people ain't got no degrees, they ain't got no education. You just put them in offices because those are your loyalists. The same thing. The same thing Ellen Johnson said he did. You know, they come, they give us our money. They take our money and just give it to their relatives. $15,000, $20,000 you pay people. What kind of government function like that? What kind of government function like that? Even in the United States of America, yeah, people don't get $15,000. If you get it, you better be working 24 hours a day or 22 hours and getting 2 hours sleep. People who get that kind of money do sleep. They're producing. You can see the impact in the community. What are we seeing from this BOAKAI government? Bullshit. Bullshit. The roads are terrible. They keep traveling out of the country. They're stealing, going on, people getting $15,000, $20,000. And the corruption just as bad. There's no accountability. What kind of government is that? They're not government. They're not government. They're same corrupt, useless BS that's been going on in Liberia from time immemorial. We have no real government. Because we have government, our government will be taking on good governance and setting the standards for our people to rise rapidly. Not in the next 20 years. Right now, our people need to rise. But our people can't see their own path because they are all in this corrupt shit with the government officials. They're all corrupt. When our whole country is corrupt, we are infested with negativity. We can't see the truth. That's why you see I don't get involved with all the kind. You don't see me on talk show because I'll be wasting my time. We're beating the horse for nothing. And we're beating the wrong horse. Because the problem with Liberia is tribalism. Tribalism produces corruption, produces mismanagement, produces negativity in our country. So until we come to the realization of the real problem in our country, until we as Liberian people, starting from the people in America, we got to start here. Because some of the most ignorant people of Liberians are the people in America. I'm sorry to say it, but some of the most ignorant and dumb Liberians under the sun are the people in America. They still talking about our Congo and country thing while people in Liberia are moving forward, trying to put that thing behind us. That's why I don't hang with people in America here. Right? Because you come to this country, it ain't benefit you. They dumb more than the people in Liberia. They're just lucky to be in America, but they're not doing nothing here. Only a few of us doing something here. The rest of them just want to party and drink beer and hang with the women. That's all they want to do. So how will our country develop? We can't develop. Look how we've been in this country for years. There is no viable organization of Liberian people that we can challenge the American government and tell the American government what they want, what we want, and they be compelled to do it. Don't think it can't happen. It can happen. But our people are backwards. Our people, instead of forming organizations to stand up and fight for our rights, they want to form organizations to beg for money. And that's why we can't excel. That's why we can't grow. That's why a man like me can't get involved with Liberian people, because I don't like bullshit. I don't. I'm an educated man. When I identify the problem, I go to resolve the problem. I don't sit down here and nurse the problem and rub it down and keep rubbing it. No, that's the way Liberian people do. That's why our problems cannot be resolved. Look at the corruption. We've been talking about it from time immemorial. We not kill our leaders. We not destroy our country. And still, the corruption is perpetuating. Still. Why? 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 Because we condone it. We, the Liberian people, condone corruption. Then we won't cry. If we did not condone corruption, our leaders will be scared of us. They will be scared of us. Because every time they steal, we'll get in the street and demonstrate. We'll shut Liberia down and they will not make money. Every time Liberia stays open and peaceful, our leaders are making money. But when we demonstrate against corruption, when we shut Liberia down, nobody can make money. Nobody. So it's up to us. We are the custodians of law and order in the Republic of Liberia. Not BOAKAI then. BOAKAI then depending on us. They're relying on our trust and confidence that we repose in them to lead us. They ain't got no power. If we stand together as Liberian people, if we stand together as a strong organization that wants change in our country will change. Our leaders will be damn scared of us. All the old Paku Joe BOAKAI and all useless people, all of them will be scared of us. They will be damn scared of us. But the more we sit down here and just talk, the same shit over and over, we don't act. We see the corruption. We just cry. We don't act. The people will know that we are nonsensical people. Because we just talk nonsense, but we can't act. If we were acting, people will go to jail. Government officials will be punished and flogged. But we still behind this tribalism. We still are not patriots of Liberia. We still do not know what it means to be patriots. We're selling our country for petty change for our cousins and our relatives to steal from our country. When will they stop? They can't continue. We got to love our country, man, above all. We got to love ourselves. The greatest love of all is to love yourself. Look at the people stealing from us, man. Our resources. Can you imagine? The security agencies in Liberia get $90.5 million in 1 year. What happened with that money? What kind of agency in Liberia need 90.1 million or 90.5 million in 1 year? What kind of security we got in Liberia so much that we got to put that kind of money to steal it? Yeah. When will our country develop, man? I can't come back to Liberia. I don't want to live in Liberia no more. No, because I'm coming home and we have the potential to build a great nation. But when everybody are rogues, how can I come and invest in that country? Where will I invest? If I can't come to Liberia, you know, foreigners don't want to come to Liberia. Because we are cheated, man. We are robbed. And we still support these people that rob us. We still call them sirs and papi and things like that, man. Come on, wake up. Wake up. The time of Liberian people is now. The time of Liberian people is now. If we do not change our country, if we do not take the necessary step to hold our leaders accountable and make them come to us for their behaviors, our country will not change. Our country will not change. A man like me will never come home. I can't come home. What am I coming home for? The same thing we'll be doing 6 and 7 from time immemorial, we're still doing it. Right? And look at the mud in our country, man. You can't even go up country. You can't even go Basel, Capital, all the country places. You can't go in our country. Why? No roads. No roads. It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. Every time I think of my country and think of the suffering and hardship my people going through unnecessarily. Because I heard Sekou Kane talking today on his show how that $9.5 million that they shared among these 10 agencies or whatever they did could have been used to fix some of the roads in Liberia, to give our people a breathing chance to survive. Hey, man, look at the roads, man. You see our people going up country walking in mud. All the trucks being stuck. How many years we go through this, man? They're not years. How many decades we go through this? We've been through it from Totma time, from Tobo time, from Doe time. Now we in Ellie Johnson time. We in Joseph Boca time. We in Weir time. And our rules, nothing changing our country. Hey, man. Hey, we have no leaders, oh. We have no governance. We have no good men and women in our country. They are all flunkies. Flunky from the Joe BOAKAI on down. They are flunkies. They fail us. They are useless. How can we survive like that, man? How can we survive like that? It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. But that's the destiny we have. You know, when you don't have good leaders, when you don't have men and women who love your country and your people, what else you got? You got nothing but rogues. And that's the people who got leading us. Nothing but God-forsaken rogues. They all rogues. They all are rogues. Look at our country. BOAKAI has been there for 12, his 16 years now. He's there for. Look at our country. Messed up, and they're doing the same shit they did, taking $15,000 pay when the Liberian people suffering. My Liberian people, God can't come down to talk to you. Y'all may hate me because of my knee chesson, but I'm telling you the truth. Look at what we've been through. Look at what we've been through. It's not right. It's not right. Y'all used to blame the Congo people. Now your own people doing it to you worse than the Congo people because they're deceiving y'all. They're telling you it's black and not black and white. And you're believing it. And they're robbing us. Even if y'all don't believe it, y'all can't say nothing because it's tribalism. Their tribe. When your tribe comes, y'all don't want them to talk. We can't build Liberia like that. Our country will never grow. Our people will never become wise. Okay? We'll always be mediocre. We'll go so far and no farther. Because to excel, you need the room to grow. You need that freedom, that ideal in your head that you can accomplish anything you want to put your mind to. It can't happen in Liberia with tribalism, with the negative things in our country. It can't happen. It can't happen. Liberians will not get the opportunity we're supposed to get. No, it will not happen. But when we stand up for truth, justice, and the rule of law, everything falls into place. And that's my lesson for the day. So before I leave you, I hope you learn what I taught you all today. Corruption, nepotism, stealing, mismanagement of our country, incompetence of the people in government will not change until and unless Liberians become loyalists and patriots to Liberia and not to tribe. Tribalism is wreaking havoc in our country. It consistently divides us. It consistently allows these corrupt and useless rogues to use their tribes to make the Liberian people scared to punish them. Into the same thing going on now with the war crimes court, and all the people that not kill up our people now coming on and saying, oh, war crime court not good, war crime court not good. Look at those damn useless rogues. Murderers. Y'all would listen to murderers? Y'all would listen to those people who not kill our people like dogs and they're scared to be tried. Now they seem bully and all of that. Come about war crime court will not bring unity in the country. Let them go to hell. It will bring unity in the country because people want to see people punished for what they did to our people. The time of Liberian people is now. Don't be afraid. These rogues and criminals cannot continue to undermine the processes of law and order and discipline in our country. We got to stand firm on solid ground. Only Jesus Christ is our guide. Everybody else who breaks our law must be punished. The time of the Liberian people is now. What happened in 1980? What happened before 1980? Those are our past histories. We will not allow it to dominate our future. We're moving into the future as united and strong Liberian people with a purpose and a goal. We have no Congo leaders. We have no country leaders. We have Liberian leaders. And they better serve our people in the right way, or they will be held accountable and responsible to the Liberian people. My class is done. I will not serve under any corrupt government. When you see Rodney Chesson come to Liberia to serve, he believes that that government that is in power is a genuine government ready to fix Liberia and enhance the lives and livelihood of the Liberian people rapidly. The time of the Liberian people is now. I rest my case. Aluta, continua. Have a good day. My class is done. Thank you.